everyone. My name is Erin Gray, and I am here with Grant.
Hello.
And we are playing Phoenix Wright still. It never
Bibbidi Bob.
ends. Never ends.
Bibbidi
I will
Bob, the
never play
case will not
Danganronpa
drop.
2. It'll be New Year's by the time I... Remember when I said, oh yeah, I'll be playing Danganronpa at the start of December? Remember when I said that? Remember, do you remember? Mary, did you know?
I was
Oh,
promised
hey,
Danganronpa.
buddy.
This is not Danganronpa. This is Cowboy Man.
This isn't Monokuma. What? Wait, so did we do everything we're supposed to do with him?
Yeah, we were supposed to. We've done everything, so we were supposed to be able to move into the room, and we saved
Yeah,
right before
here we
moved into
go.
the evidence.
Okay. So we're going into the evidence room now. I kind of remember what's happening. Oh my! Look at that.
Those are target practices.
Okay, so you voice Phoenix until we have some other
All right.
characters.
It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. It kind of looks like a morgue.
Graveyards are supposed to be supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. That's a fair assessment, honestly. I mean,
because they have the weird looking file cabinets. Like,
yeah, just gonna
like
pull out
you
a body.
Just, just pull out a fucking body. Hey, I mean, a body could be evidence.
That's true. It's weird to me in my mind. Like even morgues, it's a bit weird to be able to pull out a body.
Yeah.
Just shove it back in, like file for later.
We'll do that. We'll deal with that later.
Hey, look, it's the fishing pole.
Nice try. It's the metal detector.
It is. All the Gumshoe just come in here with everything. It's like, yeah, we don't need this. Is the dog in here?
I hope not.
Is he in the morgue?
I hope not. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
I mean, it seems like it was pretty simple. Oh God!
Gumshoe! Eek!
Whoa!
Who the fuck did Phoenix pass out?
I don't know what happened there. I think she hit him.
Oh, we slap. Clap, clap, clap. Slap, slap,
Slap,
slap.
slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. Slap,
I
slap,
have a different energy tonight. I wonder if it's the candle.
I think it feels like you are.
My chakras are aligned with what is the scent of this candle? Oak and amber incense from Yankee Candle. My chakras are aligned.
I'm fully ready for this silly game.
I'm fully ready to have 20 clips tomorrow morning from you.
Just gonna be fully loading, fully automatic, sending you clips.
While my computer is getting looked at. So sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal.
Alright, I'll voice Phoenix.
So is it true what I heard?
Well, what did you hear? Right up, pal. Please don't look like a selfish man. Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50. Can I have tuition money? Can I have rent?
Can I have a tuition,
So go ahead and
please?
investigate. Alright. So that's what you're referring to. Yeah, it's true.
So Chief of Police can't. We'll loan anyone $50. Even me?
That's all he got for that cover? Okay, Gumshoe. Alright.
I mean, to be fair, he is a man that probably doesn't even have $50.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
That's sus.
Because they trust how competent I am. Also, am I wearing two coats? I just noticed that.
He's probably wearing... Because, like, I noticed when I watched The Office, like, you have your suit jacket and then you have your overcoat.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, that collar be popping, though.
That collar do be poppin'. Just for today? Boss for a day?
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this. Also, do you like being my boss? Wedgeworth likes being on top.
Alright, let's look at that. Whatever the fuck he gave us. We have so much evidence. Oh, wait, no, don't present that.
Allow me to say
wanted
one
to look at it.
Speaking as a detective.
Oh, wait, I can look at it now when we're mid-conversation. I forgot I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the evidence room. It's pretty simple.
Oh, it's just a map. It's not. There's nothing useful.
He'll tell us how everything happened. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing!
So you know nothing? That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Oh, because we know nothing. LOL. Alright, let's talk to him first. So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are all your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest.
That sounds like a bad idea. Don't do that.
In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I'm a detective after all.
Good job, Phoenix. Great way to use that brain of yours.
They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
Well, yeah, that's the point of the locker.
Anyway, let's talk about Edgeworth.
Can we just sit down and talk about Edgeworth? Can we just talk about him for a bit? Just discussion-wise? I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what, pal.
So...
He's my husbando,
He's your
as the
wife.
internet calls him.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case. Phoenix, what?
Phoenix, we were there.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. Okay, so apparently not the DL6, which is totally a different incident.
Okay, but a different
That was-
incident that we weren't present for.
I think Phoenix would have reasonably thought the same thing we thought, right?
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. No, it fucking was not.
Maybe we could get him to tell us more about the case.
The downside was whenever he met Von Karma. That was before then.
Yeah.
This place is more high tech than you might think.
Yeah, with
by the way,
evidence lockers that look like morgue shelves.
They didn't mention it, but I think they mentioned it later that what was his name? Von Karma actually adopted Edgeworth.
Aw. But doesn't
So in
Edgeworth
case-
have a mom?
Apparently not. You never see her hear her being talked about. I can't tell you the reason why, because later
Okay.
I think they explained in the second game, but like,
Okay.
yeah, apparently he was adopted by Von Karma, which sucks.
He must have a lot of daddy issues.
Yeah, I think he has just a lot of issues, honestly, in general.
That man needs therapy.
He does. He needs therapy. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. I'm surprised it's not higher.
Wait, but how long has he been in the force though? We need a time frame. We need a time
he's
frame
like
or
30.
reference.
I assume that he joined when he was like around 20, yeah? So.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right
Oh.
hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint.
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Oh, now we get to see the other side of the room.
Oh my god, he's actually... Okay. So the only locker we can open is our own. I can't believe they actually had that. Okay.
Had what?
They have a picture for a character in the next game in his locker, and I'll explain it to you then.
Oh, okay. Funny. They look like normal lockers. They look like normal lockers to you?
What
You're
kind
a
of
high
fucking
school student. You're used to seeing these types of lockers? What type of school do you go to?
What kind of high school has lockers
hi,
like
Caesar.
these?
I'm waving.
Hello, Caesar.
Hello.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh.
She can do it way more adorable than I can.
Oh, wow. I'll
Okay.
stop now. I'll stop.
Thank you. Insert clipping noises. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see? He got really angry about that.
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
Does it tase you?
instant death.
Bzz, you get a shock. I don't like that. Can't it just be like, denied? Why does it have to shock you?
If that's what
Someone's
happened,
a sadist. All right.
It's obviously Chief Gant. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. Jesus Christ,
Oh, so
Gumshoe.
it's not that.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There's even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. How the fuck do they not know that?
Because they don't have a locker in the evidence room.
I guess?
Alright, so we need to get him to talk about SL9. Do we have a file on SL9?
No, I don't think we do yet.
Alright, so maybe we can ask him about this.
We haven't been able to really tie it to the thing yet. Jesus Christ. Detective Goodman's note. And that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That's what Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. Before he took me to his bedroom.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Alright, let's ask him about the ID card report. Could you take a look at this?
No.
Damn, alright, I see how it is.
Fair. Have a good day.
No one could fear dear Edgy. No, we cannot. Never. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors.
The rumors of what actually happened? Like, there was an actual stabbing here, sir? Like, oh yeah, those are just rumors. It didn't actually happen. Like, Gumshoe, are you okay?
So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
Okay. The second number!
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
Wow, he knows him by his ID number. That's the second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. Like,
oh my
holy
god.
shit, Gumshoe. You can't figure out which locker is yours, but you remember the number for Mr. Edgeworth? Like, holy shit. Can we just talk about this for a second? Like, I really want to talk about this.
Like, it took me 3 years to learn my student ID number for school. And you write that shit on everything. It took me 3 years. And this is my 5th year going to my university with my ID number. And it's a 9-digit number. So, like... And, like, I never even learned, like, my ex-boyfriends. And we were dating for, like, a year. But, like, I'm pretty sure it was close to having his kind of memorized. But, like, Gumshoe. boy.
Oh my god, I'm just amazed right now. Okay, let's go.
All right, chat. Time to ship it. Time to do it. Time to do it. Now or never. What? What? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? All
I
right.
look so angry about that.
He a thirsty boy. Look at my memory. It's so good. I don't know what else I'm supposed to present to him, if anything.
You already presented him the note, right? So
I
after you
presented
got
the
that, you got
SL9.
the note.
I presented
Apparently,
SL9.
you just have to examine.
All right, cool.
Oh god.
There's some. Oh, go ahead, because it's probably just gonna be us two talking.
Okay. There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
Phoenix! Were you not paying attention? How could he put that there if it's not his locker?
Does that man look like he knows what he's talking about? There you go, pal, making me all out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know? Because the cloth is hanging out of it.
Emma, like, if you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Shouldn't you fucking care about the evidence?
Like, that's like one of the most important parts. I can see why people are getting away with murder in this town now.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trunk coat either.
Phoenix, he's standing right there.
Why are we talking bad about our favorite boy Gumshoe?
Oh my god.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
We just broke this man's heart.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Phoenix, you owe him like a whole bag full of ramen noodles.
Okay, we have a car door.
That has a cuff on it. What the fuck?
Kinky. Wow.
Baby, please do it with me while I'm hooked up to a single door car.
Alright, let's look at the evidence locker first.
There's a glove on that tape and I hate it.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. It's lit.
There's also a blood handprint. What the fuck?
Do you not think I see that?
I just noticed it. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it's the fucking crime scene.
Well, it'd be hard to get it back open again if we closed it. Have to go get a severed hand again.
Yeah, they must have taken the contents elsewhere. Alright, let's go to the floor. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan.
Why are y'all just like hating on our boy?
I guess let's make Gumshoe sad hours.
I wish I knew this was happening during stream because I would have like named stream that.
Gumshoe
Rag on
sad
everyone
hours.
but ourselves. Roast everyone but yourself.
That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces?
No, I don't.
I can't see. There's nothing there. Another piece of SL9 incident.
Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. You want to try put it back together? Because I have glue for that, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I've been out for hours.
Do you think Emma is an amateur? She's only 15.
Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. I did not know that was gonna happen. I'm
That's
gonna
what
be fair. Jesus Christ, this is so predictable. Well, this piece of evidence looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Welcome to my favorite part of the game. This is like
Okay,
the
so that
second hardest
rotates.
part. There's also
Okay.
multiple
Oh, so
pieces.
E is combine. Okay.
And I can't help you because you'll have to just figure out which piece goes where.
Nah, that's fine. No. Rotate. I like puzzles,
There we go.
so it's okay. No, alright. No. No, that's the top. This music jiving. There we go.
It actually does tell me which pieces go where, actually.
This is fine though. I don't mind. I love a good puzzle.
It's fair enough.
This isn't that bad, honestly.
It's gonna... The second part is in, like, the third part of the case in regarding this. Maybe that's why I'm salty about it.
No, okay. There we go.
That part took me forever. Ooh.
And then... Now it's gonna be the other piece. Oh, it's missing a piece.
It is. It's got blood on it, though.
Emma, why do you look fucking... Why do you look shocked? Alright, whatever. Huh? Well, I think we did it. Some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
If you used all the pieces, why did you...
Did you break it? Did you break it after you finished it?
Gumshoe. Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I can't understand how it got broken. Alright, examine. Let's look at the glove. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Ooh, SL9.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? Why are we always blaming Gumshoe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
That evidence from the case, you know? Okay.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Can someone tell us what happened in SL9?
Please.
What's this? What? Blood. It's a little warm, but there's definitely a handprint there. Oh, go ahead.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
It looks like someone tried to, like, wipe away. Like, almost like they were
With the
pushing
same hand
it.
with blood on it?
No, like, as if they were, like, they made contact and then, like, wiped downward. Like, pulled away.
Yeah, as if they got stabbed and were, like, trying to get away from something.
Yeah, like they were trying to push off the wall or something.
Why even touch this locker to begin with?
I don't know. Maybe to plant evidence.
Or hide evidence.
Or hide. Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out.
Oh my god.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright.
My name is Phoenix Wright. And I'm the fastest fuckboy.
Well, obviously. I guess I have to examine it.
Yes.
Enhance!
Enhance.
I knew it!
God, it's Jason Bourne.
This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
This locker. It's mine!
So it was open earlier, that's how we knew, haha. It's yours?
Please. You have to help me. When they come to take me away.
God, is that gonna happen next game that Gumshoe's gonna be convicted?
Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You do that for me, won't you, pals? I mean, he did save us from the mob that one time.
Yeah. This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
But you are the police!
You are part of the police. Wow. You can't trust the police. You are the police.
What's that quote like? I know the truth, but you can't handle the truth. You can't trust the police, but you are the police.
I was thinking of the I need an adult. I am an adult.
Yes. What? But you're a detective. God. Alright, spray. Uh-oh.
Nope, lots of blood there.
Oh, man. Enhance!
Oh god, the flashing.
I thought that said cesspool, and I was like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Time out.
It's a cesspool of splooge.
That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? I thought he was gonna say, what's your opinion, Emma? I was like, Emma's not a professional.
Closest thing we've got into this room, honestly. Pale blue blood. Must be a vampire.
Must be a fire.
Maybe Detective Goodman. I thought he was gonna say Detective Gumshoe was actually an alien.
Gumshoe. This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked. Sorry we asked then, Gumshoe.
I'm assuming there's nothing else.
Maybe there's something in the other part of the room.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh.
More blood.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Gotta go. Sorry for only dropping in. Alright, bye Caesar. Thanks for hanging.
Ooh.
Why am I getting a reaction here? Because there's blood. Because that's what the thing does.
Why am I getting a reaction here? That's the point of the blood test.
There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, this is my locker.
This is my other locker.
That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
Can I have some? This would come really
Can I drink
useful.
some? Can I drink? How does he not seen this stuff if he's the detective? I'm very sad right now.
He's not crime scene analysis. He's just a detective.
Still.
But even like in like NCIS,
he should know where it is.
No, kind of. I think.
A detective should know and surely should have seen something like this before, right? He's acting like he's never seen this before.
What? This? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where do you get your hands on that?
Huh? Amazon.
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where did you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans.
One time I ordered a male stripper by accident.
Oh goodness. I'm assuming there's nothing else.
Look, if you want me to check, I can.
Yeah, if it's only those 3 spots.
Yeah, it's looking like those are the only places.
Can we actually run out of this stuff? Alright, no! Examine. What this? Ooh, what this? What is a San paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time,
Oh no.
true art has always been a war against oppression.
Oh, it's there because he was making that thing, isn't it? True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger.
Well, you might say this in my studio. No, you would not.
Here? In the evidence room? Right in front of my salad? I'm assuming there's nothing else. No clues here. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. What? I'm not so sure about the dreams. Won't open. Emma, you don't work here.
Did you think it was your locker, Emma?
I mean, yeah, because she's a high school student. Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, our security is high tech around here. I got spray paint.
All right.
That's how I lost my brain cells.
Is there anything else here? Or are we done?
He's supposed to leave.
Maybe we have to talk to him about something?
Maybe.
Yeah, SL9.
Oh, yep, okay. No, that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was murder.
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. That was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean? Emma, do you not pay attention? The man died. Like...
We've talked about it in court. Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident. Yes, we know this.
So, that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself.
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you need to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. I find it funny how just now we had this happen.
Yeah, he's got to go comfort his boyfriend. No big deal.
Gotta go and give him the huggies.
What is this?
Oh my god.
Can we enhance on the flyer, please? It looks like
I thought
donut.
I thought it was a hentai at first.
Oh my god.
I think this might be another character that I've just never seen before. I'm going to give them my report for the day. Might help, you know.
The report as in the fucking restaurant menu? Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth that we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this. Wow, he is literally using any excuse to go see Edgeworth, isn't he?
I love him. I love it.
I believe in him. Wow, okay. I'm touched by that, actually.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Goodbye, man. Bye, boy.
Oh, my god. He's like, I believe in you. Oh, my heart.
This is... It... What was the protagonist's name of Danganronpa? Makoto? Makoto. Yeah. It's literally Makoto. I believe.
I believe that nothing can give us despair. It's like, okay, well, I had no problem with that, but
But
everything's
you,
getting a bit.
but that's all you say, man.
Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just I just find it silly that everything's around despair right now.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Hey, buddy.
Hi, how you doing?
I don't know.
Give me more steak.
I don't have any more steak. Criminal Affairs Department, is that where we go?
I think we have to go to the underground parking lot because that's the prosecutor
and
office, and then we go up.
Got it.
It's like an elevator or something back there.
All right. Butler boy.
Guess. My apologies.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. He's always carrying that plate.
Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Where's the fucking teacup, though?
Right.
Worth. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am.
No shit, he's back. He's standing right here.
He's like, I don't have the personality for sarcasm, so yes.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe is looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
I love it so much. Look at this face.
Screenshot this.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. How do you know? What?
I thought she said talking a toll, and I was confused.
Inquiry committee. So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again? Freaking again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
That case? Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecution attorney, however.
Something happened?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
That makes sense. The police
I
department.
thought that would already happen. Yes, any further investigation for this case would be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why?
Why what? Why are you bitching?
All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
That sounds like a you problem, buddy.
But still.
Wow, I'd never seen him this out of sorts. Alright, I'm assuming we have to present something to him.
Yep.
Oh god, we have... Oh, wait, it's not. It's just 2 pages. Do we present stuff from SL9? Or, oh, wait, let's present this first. Oh, right, I better check this now.
As I was saying,
Oh, man.
What's this?
Ooh, what's this?
A record of ID card usage.
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth? My biggest fan. How could you do this?
Please don't look at me like that.
His nose looks so big from the shadows. It looks fucking ginormous.
I just love the finger wag. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
Chief Gant is starting to sound sus. The chief of police? The chief of the Popo?
He wanted evidence for a case that was wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
Why? But it was solved, right? It would have to be the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really wasn't nothing to do with the current case.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. AI 16.
Stubborn as always, I told you this was nothing to do with the current case.
Alright, let's present this. Oh man, he's instantly unhappy. We just pull out a fucking vase from our ass and be like, hey! Hey buddy, have you seen this before?
Tell me about this. It's a vase. I'm the prosecutor. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea?
Yeah, by the way, why is the bellboy bringing you tea? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edris just told you no in a very polite manner. What do you know about manners, ma'am? Whose side are you on, anyway?
This is your sister, bitch.
Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Best evidence? The glove?
I mean, I can tell you, just let me know. Presents every piece of evidence. Tell me something about this blue badger.
Alright, tell me.
You have to present the ID card. You presented the ID card record, so now you have to present Goodman's note. Or the switchblade, one or the other. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life.
How? It's not my fault this
DL6.
case is all... Oh, DL6.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damien Gant.
Damon
Gant.
Demon! That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then. He's sus. He's sus.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm nervous right now.
What I want to know is why a Deputy Chief of Police on investigation.
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands.
Quite literally.
We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, if I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. Actually, I want to call sus on this because that whole updated autopsy report at the first case kind of led to believe that you probably hid evidence, but regardless.
Yeah.
By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
But my sister? What?
Why are you gay? If you were still studying for forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. You can't study something when you're in high school, ma'am. Why? Just today Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, hmm?
Why does a prosecutor know what this is and not a detective?
Well, because it's Gumshoe and this is Edgeworth.
That's fair, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, you're right. He should know, but he doesn't. Well then, you might have use for this.
Oh my god, Edgeworth gave me something? Wow, please sign it.
Please sign my cotton ball.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. Ooh.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me.
But I want to.
Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved and get the fuck out.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Detective Gumshoe, nah. Emma, the 16-year-old, yeah.
No. She's 15.
The 15-year-old, yeah.
15! Well, let's get going on one last investigation.
Oh my god, you just blew my fucking mind with that. Life is great when you're growing up so fast.
No, shush. I don't need a copyright claim.
You gotta make the good
I don't need a
times
copyright claim. Shush. I will
Fair
mute
enough.
you.
I do remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
You mean... We have to...
We have to go back to the evidence room.
Do we need to examine here for fingerprints?
No. Let me look.
Oh, wait.
Says Gumshoe's locker, so nope.
Alright. Move.
Wow, they made this a lot simpler than on the Wii version and the DS.
What? Simpler how?
You just have to press a button. And the other ones
Yeah.
you had to do a bunch of shit. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. I mean, he gave it to you. Gift.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Charlie bit my finger. Ouch, that really hurt.
Is that
Each
Peppa
finger
the
leaves
Pig?
behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
Wow, okay.
I'm thinking thumb or pointer.
I'm thinking thumb, yeah.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
You press E, dummy. With enter, see?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
The prouder.
Powder.
Huh? How do I do that? I feel
With
so
E.
dumb right now.
Exciting, I know. They probably, if it was a DS game, they probably would have had you blow into the thing. Into the mic.
Yes, you did. It says right here you had to do that.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, or the candle that's literally sitting right next to me. How you doing, buddy? You've been burning for like 8 hours, man.
Yeah, I'm fine, Gray. I've been burning a long time. I'm gonna burn a lot more. Wow, that looks like fun. No, it does not. It looks very boring.
I mean, it might take some getting used to, though, even though this is the only game it'll ever be a part of.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I'll better give it a try. You did exactly what I did. Now blow it away.
Oh, goodness. Aha. Aha! You did it. You found one.
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck. There's a typo.
Localization bad. Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Oh.
Don't tell me. We've been here wasting our time.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. Dummy. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints? Yes, Phoenix.
Looking at the locker door again closely. There is another
got 4
print.
of the fingerprints. Oh, there is.
It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a
Gumshoe.
clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood.
It's right there. I noticed it first.
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out. It's probably Gumshoe, though, honestly. It just covered the whole screen in white.
That's a giant print. What the fuck? No, I don't want to...
Apparently we haven't got enough of the print.
There we go.
There.
Yay, a print so clear it's dazzling. It's fucking ginormous. It's taking up like a foot of my screen.
Dazzling? That's definitely Gumshoe's hand.
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. No, it didn't.
It did not.
Let's match it up right away.
So we're done. So we're done yet? What?
So
That's
we're not
weird phrasing.
done yet.
So we're not done yet. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic, I guess. This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right. I mean, I don't have opinions in this game.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
You match with the prints, you idiot.
I'm sure they have a database somewhere.
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprint would most likely find on this evidence locker?
Yes, you have to match the prints to the people.
Wow, amazing. Aha! So why do they use this headshot of him?
because this is, if he was here, this is the one he would make.
Damn, pal, why you making me look like? You're making
Damn,
me
pal.
look like.
Here you are making me look like some kind of criminal.
So these prints belonged to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I'm thinking, so what?
Okay, so he came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
I really want to make the meme, but I guess I won't. Thanks for the sympathy. I Guess I miss. I guess you never miss, huh? Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Gotta go fast.
Getting fast.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I can't use it unless...
I guess you have to examine it. This is where we got the luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here. Okay. Want to try using this?
There goes her eye sparkling again. Leave it be. Don't need fingerprints. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
Can't use all that powder. The area of the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
So on the other side.
The other side.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's a print here.
Oh, it is a print.
Game, you're not gonna... acknowledge?
Game.
There we go.
Acknowledge.
Alright. Oh wait, I have to... No.
Ooh.
No. 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 It might be the first person I passed, but... I've taken forensics, I know what I'm looking for. It might be Marshall, but one of the things doesn't line up, so we'll see. Yeah, it is Marshall.
Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Why did the L's look like ones?
I don't know. I thought that too.
That's gotta be coincidence. He's not involved in this crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. The luminol reaction, the blood, and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh. But what if that's his locker, though?
I mean, they're still the blood, though.
True.
So we have Jake fingerprints on wiped blood stain. He's in the other room as well.
Well, why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, God. Finally.
On to crime. To
investigation ladder?
Yeah.
Trial former. My hips hurt. God.
Oh, God.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are.
Amen. He's spilling the tea.
After all.
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So how'd it go? As Mr. Wright suspects, the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
It's normal. They honestly don't do their job very well.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind the simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana! Don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Scott, or...
It's okay.
Go ahead and say it.
Miss Sky.
Hmm?
We found trace evidence of certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to, Mr. Wright.
Oh god, it's gonna be my favorite character I'm gonna be voicing in a bit.
Ooh, exciting. Alright, Zim.
Court! My name is Zim. Zim Vassum.
Oh my
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. I am totally not an alien.
Totally not an elite. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department for the prosecutor's office.
Oh, we're already starting?
Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yeah, they got shoved into one of the morgue-looking evidence lockers.
Jeez.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow,
This is one messed up trial. I didn't know if you wanted me to voice him or not.
It's gonna be that guy from that one show with like the whiteboards and like the red line going everywhere. He's like crazy. And,
Oh,
like,
that
this
meme,
is
yeah.
literally that trial. This is literally this trial.
All the red lines. I found the connection!
What is that show? Is that from Parks and Rec?
I have no idea, honestly. I assumed it was from The Office until I watched
No,
The
it
Office,
was
so I don't know.
not from The Office,
found-
unfortunately. Even though
It might
that
be
would
from
be
Parks and
that
Rec.
would be a Dwight thing, though.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's
be a
what
Dwight thing.
I thought it was just like one of the guests like brought over and like was being driven crazy by Dwight or something. One of the duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence.
Is it though? Is it?
Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. Wink. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
Oh man.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
You think he's a murderer, Jake? Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Finger waving. Oh.
Oh
Baby.
God.
Baby.
You will witness I'm sorry, I can't talk. Will the witness please state for his naming occupation? I can't fucking talk. Yeah, sir. I'm Officer Mr. Mike Meekin, sir. My occupation is that would be murderer, sir.
No, objection.
So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Actually, we'd like to hear from you. Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
Ah, yes. My age group.
Such a rebel. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Please help me, sir.
I love the judge.
Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir.
This is such, like, satirical commentary. You can't fault him for his lack of enthusiasm.
You know, Emma, you're part of the generation he's talking about.
Crime report, sir.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. It was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. It was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
Oh, poor baby. He's sniffling.
He said, "Hey, pal, what are you doing sleeping on the floor?"
Gumshoe.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto others before they do unto you. That is not the quote. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Well, then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
So he's got to be related to Phoenix, because Phoenix likes to pass out.
I guess so. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Scratch that chin.
Scratchy, scratchy.
Alright, let's press on this. No, that's not the press. Press is Q.
Okay.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card. Am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. I just found out something, and I'm not okay.
What?
It's in the walkthrough. I'll tell you if you don't figure it out.
Oh, okay. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right?
There it is, sir. I found it. This is the one right there. Could you please read us the number?
Judge, we all know you're not gonna remember it.
429. Nope, I messed up.
That starts with a 5, sir.
Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir.
I see. Huh? But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to get him after everything settled down. I see. So it was during the second time when... Yes, sir, that's when I spotted the man on the security screen.
That doesn't make sense, though.
he went in the first time to get the blue badger and then leave, and then later that Bruce Goodman person came in, and then that's whenever he went back in.
Mm. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was a knife, sir! A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
That's what I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. An octopus?
You only have 2 arms, sir. Not 8.
That's how I got this gash on my right hand. Left hand, I mean.
Maybe if you could just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be...
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar.
What exactly do you mean when you said you did it?
I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir.
No, you do look the type.
The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. Holy shit, what?
You took his knife?
I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. Holy shit, I want to see this. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't do that.
I mean, at least he's being honest. I don't think he's lying about this.
I, see. He must have been desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes? He punched me right in my face, sir!
So you didn't actually kill him.
You didn't even stab him, it sounds like.
About what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious.
Oh, right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in my head, too. Hey, pal, what are you doing sleeping on the floor? I woke up crying of tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
Hold on a second.
Nice.
Bitrate. What are we doing?
Bit
Why?
rate, more like no rate, am I right?
Okay, I can close this. I don't need this. My computer's fine. I don't need that.
Oh god, you lose like 30 followers because of that joke.
I would cry.
When I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I returned to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
Thank God the Blue Badger's fine.
Gumshoe would be pissed. Why is my bitrate being ridiculous?
I don't know. It's just that time, I guess.
I suppose, yeah, it is 8 o'clock at night.
Everyone's going home and watching Netflix.
Yeah. This is what he was telling us yesterday. Oh, we need to try and skim for some more details from him. For starters, officer from the General Affairs Department doing there in the first place. Right. Let's press him for all he's worth. So press about this.
I don't like to be pressed, sir.
Mr. Meekins, you work at the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Holy shit, you're in charge?
Who put you
No
in
one.
charge?
I'm starting to see a lot of issues in regards to why the police department isn't doing great.
22.
He's younger than me.
Wow. I mean, he's my age. Yikes, now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime. Which means many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. Okay, thank fucking God. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by Chief Detective, sir. Oh, God. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. A lot of vital resources used. I see. Sounds like a very... Is that what
our tax dollars are going towards?
Important mission. I guess so. I feel like this is embezzlement. After the reward ceremony finished that day, there were many people running around. Then I relocated the Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. So, tell us, what did you see when you got there? I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins. With regards to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell.
Is it a kung fu movie?
Chief Kent delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief?
Delivered it?
What is that? A videotape? What is a VHS?
I only know cassettes and those retro monogram looking things. Vinyl.
The vinyl records.
Yeah,
Man,
records.
Man, did I love Elvis.
Bit rate. What are you doing?
Dropping by to say bye.
Sobbing. Hold on. Wait. Can I?
It's okay, guys. I only kill her with jokes through text, usually.
I wonder, do I have anything I don't... Adobe, why are we open? No, close.
Adobe wants to be known before December over. I need to get my hair cut.
So do I. Why are there like 15 things of Google Chrome open?
Don't really know.
Why is this open? Why is this open? Why are all these things like a thing?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Why are there 10 tabs of Steam Client Web Helper open? I don't understand. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. We're just pulling at strings here.
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir.
Ooh,
oh God, so many sirs.
Tape.
It was with my girlfriend. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. I just picture his girlfriend is just him with a wig. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. And was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
Looks like communication with the police department is good as ever.
He definitely has a mistress. Well, Dennis, let's have a look. Oh, sorry. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word, murder, sir. It scares me.
Oh, goodness. A video of a real murder.
It does be a spook.
Just what are we getting ourselves into? It's
A
not.
spook. Why is there a crack?
This is so weird.
Never happens again.
Where'd the man go?
He's still in the room.
He's just angry. I love this face of Edgeworth. This face is just so good. It's me all the time. He's just like, yes, sir.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. What the fuck was that? How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
Judge, this is not philosophy class, sir.
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Edgeworth, have you not seen art?
I've
Your
never seen
boyfriend made
CGI.
it. God.
Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir.
That's what we're spending your tax dollars on, sir.
It's the Blue Badger, sir. Everyone loves him. He's like Sonic, but not.
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly?
Well, anyway. This day seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incompetent footage, the witness's testimony will suffice.
Objection!
Is that all right with you, Officer Meekin?
Objection!
Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. I like being told what to do. It's actually a kink of mine. I mean, I didn't say that.
Objection, Phoenix, object. Oh, testimony time. Okay.
His face can't clearly be seen in the video. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
Well, if you had fingerprints of some sort.
What's this all about a fingerprint?
What are those? Same brain cell.
Each detective is given a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
How many times can you say lock in a sentence?
Locker, locker. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. What? The sigh of doom?
I'm just looking at what we're gonna have to do.
His face clearly can't be seen. There's no question.
Just let me know if you need help.
Yeah.
You want me to do that now?
Yeah.
So go to the last statement where it says it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
Okay.
And then press.
Okay. Let me figure it out from here.
Okay.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir! If I may say something, sir!
Did you just assume all of our genders?
Please do, after all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled statement can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is... unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Or we just don't, because technically this works for our favor, if you think about it. But we like to find the truth, I guess, so...
Oh, so we can watch it again if we need to.
You can also, apparently, you're supposed to be able to speed it up and slow it down.
No, it doesn't give me, options for it.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, so the cloth wasn't in here before. Yeah, there's an issue. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
To Detective Gumshoe.
To both Phoenix and Gumshoe. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have a defense. Point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
He would want me to point it out.
Very well. Proposal accepted for the defense because I'm the judge. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that, because it's the only time I'll ever have to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. It's gonna be the cloth, right?
Oh, no, it is not. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video.
No one said you had to watch it. How did this guy ever become a police officer?
I'm very good. Also nepotism. Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where's the one contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman? Okay, I fucking noticed what it was. Did you see it?
So far? In the video?
Yeah, it was there. Before Goodman walked over to the locker, did you see it?
Wait, rewind is J. Is it the flag? No.
No, it's the locker itself.
Like his locker?
It's Goodman's locker, yeah.
Fast forward is enter. These controls are all over the place. What the fuck?
You can pause it.
Oh, the light's on. It's already open.
Yeah.
So is this the contradiction? It's already open.
I believe so. I mean, that would contradict him being Goodman. If it's already open, then it doesn't have to be Goodman.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins.
Sir, do you mean me, sir?
You're the only one in this room named Meekins.
Are my family here?
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this.
I'm Detective Gumshoe, blah 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 blah. I like to say things and also maybe have things with Edgeworth.
The light turns on and the lock is released.
According to the very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture.
Why is there duct tape?
He tried his hardest.
He did.
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. You could have just pointed it out at the start of the video. We didn't have to go through all this. They just really wanted to show this off, didn't they?
They really did. They worked really hard on this.
Here, notice the light? Ooh,
What's this? Ooh, what's this? It's already lit.
It's lit. Precisely my
Lit as fuck, fam.
Precisely, my honor. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna voice that.
He choked himself. Ha.
Yeah. Order! What is the meaning of this, as I seem to say very often?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
But the locks are controlled by electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this, because I don't even know what Wi-Fi is.
Then why are you saying anything, man?
Not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect any reports, any malfunction.
Damn it, Edgelord. Phoenix Dwight. Oh my god, I love that name. I love that name. Welcome. Hello.
Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut. Like you, I guess, Judge. So then, Mr. Wright, you have an explanation.
Okay, it's so funny. Cause like, okay, so chat wouldn't know this, but like, Grant and I and our friend Mary, we play a homebrew version of D&D with our VB characters, and Grant has a character named Zim, who's an elite who focuses on like engineering and technology. So and like he's using Zim's voice to voice the judge, and like it's so ironic that like Zim is so good with technology, but the judge is not. I find that so ironic.
I mean, I didn't think about it until he pointed it out, but yeah,
You're welcome.
That is kind of funny.
Because I just thought of it.
He's good at, he's like got a good social standing. He's good with people somewhat, but he doesn't know anything about technology. And Sim's like the exact opposite of that. It's like, I don't have any power. People don't like me.
Or he perceives that people don't like him.
Yeah, but damn, do I know that I can work on technology.
Damn, I know what a Wi-Fi is.
I can make a Wi-Fi.
Zim is the Wi-Fi.
I exude Wi-Fi.
Me, Your Honor?
DBD.
How do I have an explanation?
Yes, why wasn't the locker locked?
I thought
You're an expert, aren't you?
I thought you said DVD, but then I realized you said D&D. Yeah.
I mean, you can make DBD in D&D.
Do I want to know what DBD is?
I think it's like Dragon Ball's. It's like a Dragon Ball Z thing, right?
No, that would be DBZ.
Fair enough, I guess.
I have a feeling it's an innuendo or something sexual. I just have a feeling.
I was thinking drugs.
No, I don't do that. I'm a goody. I'm a goody two shoes. Nope, Dead
Oh,
by
Dead by
Daylight.
Daylight.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Got you. Got you.
Offer yourself up to the tentacle god.
Anyway, me, Your Honor? You want me answering that? Yes, well, you see, I'm totally gonna, like, you know, fib my way through this, because who the fuck knows? You damn boy, dude. The entity, ha. Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the system sensor? Something jammed the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. And it's spider
Very
legs.
well, let us inspect the video once more, because I totally heard what she was saying over there. The locker was... okay, I guess.
So is it now gonna be the other locker?
No.
With the cloth? No?
No. No. We have to figure out why the sensor's on.
No, because it would be the cloth, right?
No.
The glove.
Yes.
Okay, so pause is escape. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Rewind. Frame by frame. Frame by frame. How you doing, Phoenix Dwight? And Yolfador as well. How you guys doing? Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Are we just gonna do this in like 3 steps?
I guess. Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure I won't get copyrighted for that, right?
I don't think so, because I think that's, like, expired by its copyright.
Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, what's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
That's racist.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. What?
Meekins, are you okay?
Are you just constantly pranked that you think it's a normal thing?
He's not okay. Sir, this man's not okay.
He needs something. I don't know what. Okay, I didn't need to read that.
Can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. Pretty sure it's public domain, yeah.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted.
Why do we have... Oh my god,
We
don't
just watched this. We just watched
Oh my
this.
god, thanks for the follow! Yay! Gang gang!
Thank you, Phoenix Dwight.
Thank you, Phoenix Dwight. I love Dwight. Dwight sure is so good. We love him.
I love both. I love both Phoenix and Dwight, so.
Yes, Phoenix is also very good, but Edgy is love. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It's a fucking glove. You can see it's a glove.
Out of context, this white thing was inserted in the locker.
Nope, wrong, Dwight. Okay, it's probably from a series I don't know, so you're probably gonna have to tell me. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie.
Do I even want to know, Meekins?
2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I go on my patrol vehicle, sir.
You drive?
How did
This
your tie get
man
out?
can drive, but we Phoenix cannot?
I mean, he probably has to since he's a police officer, you know?
Logic exists where?
Somewhere in between Japanese and California.
Somewhere beyond the sea. Okay.
I was gonna say that might be copyright.
It definitely is.
But the object would have had to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
No, we have the pulls out the glove. Oh wait, it is thin rubber. It is thin rubber. I remember this from the court record. Dwight Fairfield from Dead by Daylight, who's kind of based off of Dwight from The Office. We love that. Love to see it. Go ahead.
Need to play Dead by Daylight sometime, I guess.
I've never
Not
played
only-
it. Yeah.
I've only seen it being played, so I only know it based off people.
What's the genre?
Horror survival.
No, thank
kind
you.
of thing.
Hard pass.
Okay.
Hard pass.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Well, the thin rubber glove does both.
Yes, an insulator. I know what that is, but at the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits the description. Objection!